Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome back to our video discussions in Computer System Servicing or CSS and NCII. So, our topics include the creating a bootable media, which is already done. So if you want to watch the video, you can visit my YouTube channel and pwede rin na hanapin nyo lang sa aking Facebook account. I uploaded that one. So in creating a bootable media or a USB device, so ang ginamit natin is a USB device at least 4 gigabytes, and we also have the Rufus software and an ISO image file of the operating system. So after creating the bootable media, let's proceed to set up the BIOS or the BIOS settings. So bakit natin kailangang i-set up ang ating BIOS settings? To set a boot priority. It means that kailangang unang basahin ni operating system, ni BIOS, ang ating bootable media. Since we already created this one, then let us set the boot priority ng ating computer. Okay, so let's proceed. So I already have created a bootable USB device. So one is for my client computer. So I use the Windows 10 operating system, and I also have here another operating system, a bootable media for my server. So I use the Windows Server 2008 R2, and I also prepared a driver pack. So ginamit ko lang to specifically para sa network adapter. So di ko muna kailangan yung mga driver for sa display, sa sound. Ang importante sa atin dito ngayon is the network adapter. But if you already know the model, the brand of your system unit, so pwede na rin mag-download na lang diretso ng network adapter. So no need na ng driver pack. But in this case, I just use a driver pack. Then I also have here our setup. So I have here one unit for my server and another unit for my server. Okay. So kailangan lang na i-turn off muna natin ang ating computers bago natin i-insert ang ating USB flash drive. So after creating a bootable media, specifically USB bootable device, so the next step to do is insert your USB or your bootable media to your computer. Make sure that ang computer natin ay naka-turned off. So naka-turned off ang computer, insert the USB media, the bootable media, and then turn your computer or boot your computer up, no? Pindutin power on. Then before anything that appears on the screen, no, by the moment you turn on your computer, you have to press sa keyboard the BIOS key. Ano ba yung BIOS key? The BIOS key is the key on your keyboard para mapasok natin ang BIOS environment. So, sir, ano ba? Ang daming key sa keyboard. Ano ba yung pipindutin natin? Ang BIOS key ay nagdepende rin yan kung anong brand meron ang inyong computer. For example, ang computer mo ang brand is HP. So, ang BIOS key mostly is F10. So, the function 10 sa keyboard, yun ang pipindutin natin. For example, your computer is Dell. So, ang BIOS key ng Dell is F2. If you are not sure about the BIOS key of your computer, then pwedeng i-search sa internet, open ka ng browser, i-type mo doon what is the BIOS key of the brand, of the model, of the Acer, of the Samsung, Fujitsu, any brand. So, ang daming BIOS key na pwede nating pipindutin doon. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so after creating the bootable media, so kailangan i-insert ang ating ginawang bootable media. So I prefer to insert the USB device at the back panel of the computer kasi ang USB port natin dito is directly connected to the motherboard. Whereas, kung dito sa front, sa USB port, sa front panel, so medyo may delay ng konti ang delivery ng data papunta sa motherboard. So I prefer to insert it in the back panel kasi directly connected to the motherboard. Then after that one, after inserting the USB device, so turn on your computer, then punta tayo sa ating keyboard and press the BIOS key. Okay. So in this case, the BIOS key is Dell sa computer ko. So again, by the moment you turn on your computer, so you have to press the BIOS key. So in this case, the BIOS key for this computer is the Dell. So keep on pressing until the BIOS setup is appearing on your screen. So right here in the BIOS settings, you can navigate the BIOS environment using the keyboard. So, di mo siya pwedeng gamitan ng mouse. But there are other BIOS settings that can be manipulated using mouse. Let's proceed now to the boot tab. So, navigate your boot tab using the arrow keys sa keyboard. Okay? So, punta tayo sa boot tab. You're going to choose the boot device priority. Enter lang. Then, you're going to select the USB or the bootable USB device na ginawa natin. So, enter lang. May instruction naman dito. Pwedeng basahin. So, let's choose the first boot device. Enter. Okay, enter lang. Then, we are going to choose the USB. That is the name of the USB device na ginawa nating bootable. Click enter. So, the first boot device, meaning, ito yung unang babasahin pagka-open mo ng computer. So, ang gagawin lang natin is save. So, click press F10. Save and exit. Sometimes di mo makita yung yung mga devices natin. So the better option, kasi meron kasing ibang mga admin na talagang nag-hide ng mga settings, no? So ang gagawin lang natin is just press F9. So to change to the default settings. F9, then pindot ng F10, then restart, balik ulit sa BIOS. But in this case, okay na ang settings natin, so click na lang tayo ng F10. Okay? F10. So, save configuration and exit? Yes. But before that, pindot lang ako ng skip dito. Skip sa keyboard. Kailangan muna nating i-select yung boot option filter nito. Let us choose kung anong operating system ba ang ilo-load natin. So, if you can remember from the previous video discussion sa paggawa ng bootable using Rufus, pinapapili tayo ng MBR or GPT. So, kung GPT, so, ang pipiliin lang natin is UEFI. Kung MBR naman, yung legacy lamang. But since this computer can accept UEFI and GPT, MBR and GPT, so you can also use UEFI and legacy. Okay. So, if ang computer natin ay kayang mag-accept ng UEFI at saka the legacy BIOS, select natin to. But for the sake sa demonstration na to, ang ginawa nating bootable flash drive is GPT. So, ang pipiliin ko is UEFI only. Enter. Okay, balik tayo sa device priority. So, yung USB flash drive ang first boot. Then, pindot tayo ng F10. Then, click yes. And then, magre-restart ang computer. Okay, so pagka-restart ng computer, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Babasahin niya yung USB natin, yung bootable flash drive, and ilo-load na niya ang installation wizard. So again, in this computer, I am installing the client, no? The client operating system. So ang ginamit nating client operating system ay Windows 10. So now let us proceed. Later na tayo mag-i-install sa next video na natin. So next nating i-install or i-set up is yung sa server operating system. So ang i-set up natin ngayon is this one, server. So this computer is an HP computer, desktop computer. So again, I have now here the bootable flash drive. This is the Windows server. So ang gagawin natin, first step is insert this one to the computer. Again, I prefer to insert this one on the back panel of my computer. Next step is to power on the computer. Okay, turn on na. And then press, this one is F10. F10 ang pipindutin natin sa keyboard. This is an HP computer, F10, para makapasok tayo sa BIOS setup. So keep on pressing F10 until lalabas yung BIOS natin. Ayun, pasok na. So as you can observe, iba ang environment ng HP na to. Iba ang BIOS settings nito. So ang gagawin natin ngayon is punta tayo sa boot order. So ito nakalocate sa storage boot order. Meaning, iset natin as first priority ang USB device natin. Click enter. So in this case, meron tayong UEFI. Again, UEFI is for GPT partition scheme. At ang legacy is for the MBR partition scheme. Okay, so again, ang ginawa nating operating system, bootable operating system is GPT. So, kailangang maset natin to UEFI. So, i-click natin, punta tayo sa security, boot configuration, then pindot lang tayo ng F10 to accept. Basahin nyo yan. Okay, F10. Then dito, alin ba ang i-enable natin? Legacy or secure boot? Again, ang legacy is for MBR. Itong secure boot is the GPT. No, the GPT or the UEFI. So, ang pipiliin natin is itong secure boot. Enable. So, spacebar lang. Then, click F10. Then, balik tayo dito sa storage boot order. As you can see, ang nag-enable natin is UEFI kasi ang pinili natin kanina is yung ang pinili natin is only yung secure boot. Pero kung ito naman, i-disable natin yan. Ito naman ang pipiliin natin, F10. Punta tayo sa boot order. Open pa rin ang legacy at saka UEFI. Okay? So, dito, balik tayo sa secure boot configuration. Ito, ang pipiliin natin, since GPT, dito tayo sa secure, F10. Balik tayo dito sa boot order. So, ang pipiliin natin dito is yung USB hard drive natin. Yung bootable na naka-insert na sa likod, sa back panel ng computer. Enter lang yan. Enter to drag. Then, punta ka sa taas. So, siya ang unang babasahin. Enter to drop. Okay? So, ang first priority device natin is the USB hard drive. Okay, then click F10 to accept the changes. Then, punta na tayo sa file, save and exit. Enter. Are you sure you want to save and exit? Yes, pindot lang ng yes. Okay. But before that, punta muna tayo dito sa ibang settings. You can explore. You can have an administrator password. Pwede mong lagyan ng administrator password, power on password. By the moment you power on your computer, hihingi mo na siya ng password bago maglo-load ang operating system. Then, device security. Okay, under sa USB security, pwede mong i-disable lahat ng USB ports. So, kahit anong USB device ang insert natin, hindi siya ma-detect. So, you can enable and disable that one. Okay? Okay, save changes and exit, yes, and it will restart your computer. Then, wag ka nang pumindot pa ng BIOS key. Let the system run hanggang babasahin niya ang bootable flash drive. At ito ang environment ng ating server. Yan naman ang environment ng ating client. Please watch the next video for the operating system installation. So itong part na to is for BIOS setup lamang po, yung boot priority device natin. Okay, sa muli, bye-bye!